The Fox News alert, Russia retaliating after being slammed with new sanctions for alleged election hacking.
Yeah, and a furious Vladimir Putin announcing sanctions of his own in a swift revenge against the Obama administration.
Let's get right to Garrett Tenney. He's live in Washington with the breaking details. Good morning, Garrett.
Good morning, Ed, Pete, and Abby. Russia had promised that they would retaliate against any sanctions from the U.S. and less than 24 hours later, it appears they have done just that. Reuters news agency is reporting that Russia has announced plans to expel 35 U.S. diplomats and ban U.S. diplomatic staff from using 2 buildings in Moscow. That comes in response to a long list of sanctions the White House announced yesterday, including plans to shut down 2 compounds in Maryland and New York that have been used by Russian personnel for intelligence purposes, and declaring 35 Russian intelligence operatives persona non grata and giving them 72 hours to leave the country. With that announcement, President Obama said the U.S. may take additional steps against Moscow as well. His statement reads in part, "These actions are not the sum total of our response to Russia's aggressive activities. We will continue to take a variety of actions at a time and place of our choosing, some of which will not be publicized." Russian officials widely mocked the president's announcement, including Russia's UK embassy, which tweeted, "President Obama expels Russian 35 diplomats in Cold War deja vu, as everybody, including American people, will be glad to see the last of this hapless administration. Lame duck." As for the incoming president-elect, Donald Trump, who has long questioned the intelligence community's findings of Russian interference surrounding the election, said in a statement, "It's time for our country to move on to bigger and better things. Nevertheless, in the interest of our country and its great people, I will meet with leaders of the intelligence community next week in order to be updated on the facts of this situation." And of course, the big question with these sanctions is, what will President-elect Trump decide to do? Well, last night, incoming White House Chief of Staff Reince Priebus said that they will wait until they have met with the intelligence community and gotten that information before making a decision on how they will go forward. Back to y'all.
All right. Thank you, Garrett.
Thanks, Garrett.